The question before us is, will a vindictive, vile villain violate voters' vision?
She did it again. I bet Trump don't even know that many V words. Welcome to Street Politics. My name is Reese Waters. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the page. Now, there are two kinds of people. Those who avoid confrontation at all costs, and those who, as long as it's not involving them.
So let me remind you of what happened behind closed doors.
Well, you should ask O'Connor about my credibility.
I haven't asked you a question, okay?
You are?
When I haven't. So when I ask you a question, that's when you answer. Otherwise, I'm talking.
Love to watch it from a safe distance. For those in Group B like myself, you never miss a Jasmine Crockett speech, especially not at the DNC convention.
On November 5th, our nation will hire a president, a commander-in-chief, and leader of the free world. So let's compare their resumes, shall we? One candidate worked at McDonald's while she was in college at an HBCU. HU.
You know? Am I allowed to say that as a non-Howard grad?
The other was born with a silver spoon in his mouth and helped his daddy in the family business. Housing discrimination, that is.
Talk to him. I'm saying talk to him. This really should be brought up far more. I mean, you're not allowed to use the proceeds from criminal activity in a lot of circumstances. Why discrimination?
She became a career prosecutor while he became a career criminal. With 34 felonies, 2 impeachments, and 1 porn star to prove it. Her entire career as an elected district attorney, attorney general, and senator, she's always worked for one client, the people. Meanwhile, he's a 78-year-old, lifelong predator, fraudster, and cheat, known for inciting violent mobs.
Well, when you put it that way, I don't think he could get hired for her college job at McDonald's. But he up for president?
Listen, y'all. He's only looked out for one person, himself.
Go ahead and give me the Donald Trump act, any act that wasn't self-serving. Don't worry, I'll wait.
She's lived the American dream while he's been America's nightmare.
Anytime you see an older black woman cheering you on, you know you on fire. I mean, that's better than 10,000 people cheering for me. I just need one older black lady telling me, you tell them.
America, looking at the 2 choices before you, who would you hire? Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
Well, it depends on what kind of job, because if I was hiring somebody to scam or to cheat or to disappoint a woman, it would definitely be Trump.
Kamala Harris has a resume. Donald Trump has a rap sheet. She presides over the Senate while he keeps our national secrets next to his thinking chair. Y'all know what I said that other time. In Mar-a-Lago.
Oh, you know we do.
But when we start talking about things that look like evidence, they want to act like they blind. They don't know what this is. These are our national secrets looks like in the shitter to me. This looks like more evidence of our national secrets, say on a stage at Mar-a-Lago. Well, Donald Trump wants to put our 1787 Constitution through his Project 2025 paper shredder and make every day January 6th, Kamala Harris is fighting to fulfill the promise of America. In the real world, this wouldn't even be close. But this election is. Don't make a mistake. We are the underdogs in this fight.
Now here's the part that I struggle with, because everything that she said was absolutely correct, but really speaks to years of impotence on behalf of the Democratic apparatus. Why is this close? Now, you could also ask me how he even managed to commandeer the entire Republican Party, but where there is no integrity, it cannot be missed.
Some of you know a little bit of my history, some of you don't, so let me tell you. I was a public defender. I did criminal defense as well as practiced civil rights law for almost 2 decades. I know a good prosecutor when I see one.
Oh, this must be one of those special Law and Order episodes where the defense attorneys and the prosecutors get together in the name of justice. Speaking of Law and Order,
in the criminal justice system, the people are represented by 2 separate yet equally important groups: the police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. This is the story of Donald Trump. His entire life, Trump has believed he's above the law, that no one would ever dare hold him accountable. He lies, he rips off workers, he sexually abuses women.
Hey, when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
He cheats in business. He cheated on his wife with a porn star and paid her off so the American people wouldn't find out during an election. But in the criminal justice system, ordinary Americans have had the courage to find him accountable, time and time again.
Guilty.
Guilty.
Guilty. Donald Trump guilty on all 34 felony counts.
For the first time in history, we have a convicted felon running for president. And to take on this case, we need a president who has spent her life prosecuting perpetrators like Donald Trump. He tried overturning Georgia's free and fair election.
I just want to find 11,780 votes.
He's tried to escape any responsibility for instigating the January 6th attack on our Capitol.
We're going to walk down to the Capitol, and I'll be there with you.
And if elected, Trump has promised to overturn laws that would keep him accountable and exact retribution on anyone he considers an enemy, even warning of a bloodbath if he doesn't get his way. So we, the people, have a chance to render our own verdict on Donald Trump. We are the jury he most fears. When we vote this November, we vote for justice, accountability, and the rule of law that keeps America free.
Kamala Harris is the kind of prosecutor we long for in the cases like those of Breonna Taylor. Yeah. She was the first Attorney General in the nation to order that her officers wear body cams, and she started the Back on Track program to reduce recidivism.
hold on, I'm sending this to my Hotep friends, swearing that Kamala locked up the homies. You should too.
Listen, y'all, she did all these things because she genuinely cares about people. She sees each person as just that, a person, not a statistic. She's proven that since the first day she stepped into a courtroom and said what y'all already heard Hillary say, I did not copy off of her speech. I just want y'all to know. She walked into that courtroom and said, Kamala Harris for the people. And she meant that. Many of you know her credentials. But what I love about Kamala Harris goes beyond her resume, is that she sees the humanity in everyone. She's the only candidate in this race who is capable of empathy.
Imagine that. I don't even think anybody on Fox News would dispute that. In fact, they're out there pleading for him to show some on a daily basis. I'm old enough to remember the days where you didn't have to plead with a presidential candidate to exhibit human qualities.
When I first got to Congress, I wasn't sure I made the right decision. The Chaos Caucus couldn't elect a speaker, and the Oversight Committee was unhinged. I was going through all of this when I visited the Vice President's residence for the first time. As I approached Vice President Harris for our official photo, she turned to me and asked, "What's wrong?"
Now, what she's talking about right now is real, because as much as I absolutely love Jasmine Crockett, I do videos on her all the time. I love the way she speaks truth to power. Don't everybody want to sign up to deal with that every single day? Like, imagine you walked into a job and you had to deal with Marjorie Taylor Green and Lauren Boebert and Matt Gaetz on a daily basis. That check ain't enough. It takes a special kind of person and a special kind of strength to want to deal with that. I identify with it myself. I mean, I grew up in DC with a mother that was entrenched in politics. It was all around me. But I became so disillusioned in the early 2000s, you know, the W years, that I wanted absolutely nothing to do with it. So it's really kind of random and full circle that I ended up back here. Is this some kind of different dimension? Are those my kids? But I digress. This is about you, Jasmine Crockett.
Mind you, we'd never met. But she saw right through me. She saw the distress. I immediately began crying.
Now, as much as I identify with this was jarring. I mean, seeing Jasmine Crockett cry is like seeing Thanos be defeated, or seeing LeBron's Lakers in the play-in tournament, like watching the Patriots fire Bill Belichick, like watching Jodeci after 2000. I love you, KC. I'm just being honest.
And the most powerful woman in the world wiped my tears and listened. It's so hard for me to tell this story. She then said, among other things, "You are exactly where God wants you. Your district chose you because they believe in you, and so do I." The next month, I went viral for the first of many times to come for hitting Republicans with a dose of their own medicine. That brief but impactful interaction gave me my legislative legs, and I've been running ever since.
Now, as many things as we can credit Kamala Harris with, as deep as her resume happens to be, being responsible for keeping Jasmine Crockett in Congress has to be right up there at the top. That has changed my life more than World Star did. I said did. Yeah, I'm off that now. Yeah, I just go down to U Street.
The question before us is, will a vindictive, vile villain violate voters' vision?
Yeah, there it is. Play it again.
The question before us is, will a vindictive, vile villain violate voters' vision?
She did it again.
If someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad-built butch body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
A what now?
I bet Trump don't even know that many V words. And also, he calls them V words.
For a better America or not, I hear alliterations are back in style.
Yeah, because of you.
We deserve better. We deserve a president who can be a bright light in a sea of darkness, one who will pull us forward, because we won't go back. Amanda Gorman said it best: there's always light if only we are brave enough to see it, if only we are brave enough to be it. Kamala Harris showed me that light. And America, when she is our president, together we will shine as that beacon of hope and freedom around the world once more. God bless y'all.
Thank you, Jasmine Crockett. And also, thank you, Kamala Harris. And thank you, Texas, for giving us Jasmine Crockett. And thank you, Marjorie Taylor Green, for being the Washington Generals in this feud. And I didn't even get to Gwen Walls. If you don't cheer for me like Gwen Walls, I don't want it. There was Raphael Warnock taking everybody to church.
I need my neighbor's children to be okay so that my children will be okay. I need all of my neighbor's children to be okay. Poor inner city children in Atlanta and poor children of Appalachia. I need the poor children of Israel and the poor children of Gaza. I need Israelis and Palestinians. I need those in the Congo, those in Haiti, those in Ukraine. I need American children on both sides of the track to be okay. Because we are all God's children. And so let's stand together. Let's work together. Let's organize together. Let's pray together. Let's stand together. Let's heal the land. God bless you. Keep the faith. Keep looking up.
There was Charlie Kirk getting kicked out like it was a church. AOC speech was fantastic. I'm gonna have stuff all week long, so keep it locked to the channel. Sincere thanks to everybody who's reached out to me and submitted suggestions for videos. Keep them coming. I take submissions for ideas for a video, suggestions for Racist of the Week. If you have something that just troubles you, or you just want to send me a note, because I love getting those notes, go ahead and shoot me an email at reese@reesewaters.com. I also have a newsletter that I send out periodically, so you'll be receiving that as well. You can also sign up on my website, reesewaters.com.